One thing that really bothered me about those books is this girl is a virgin when she meets this guy, and then she has like 15 orgasms in the first sex thing they have. Which is just like, that's not how it happens. It takes at least an hour minimum for one, right? That's how the world works. Well, this got awkward quickly. Just shared a little bit too much about myself, I feel like. Well, I actually did go to college, guys. Surprise, I know. I read those books and I went to college. I have a degree now. Yeah, I graduated. I did that thing. Thank you for the woos. That's good enough for my theater arts degree. I know what I did to myself. My grandma, she's really concerned what I'm gonna do with my life now. She's like, Iris, what are you gonna do with that degree? What are you gonna do? I'm like, I think it's obvious what I'm gonna do with my theater arts degree, you guys. I'm gonna be the world's greatest waitress. Thank you. I feel like we have a fellow person in here. You got a theater degree too? No, oh. But you got a liberal arts degree, is my guess, so you really understand. No. English? Am I guessing English right? No? No? Okay. I was trying to figure out what kind of like theater I really wanted to go into when I was in college. I felt like I had to like choose a direction. And so for a while I was just into the idea of doing the vagina monologues. Yeah, even though I'd never seen them. And then I went and saw them and it turned out that they're just fucking scary. Like, I don't know if you've seen them, but there is a talking vagina puppet and that is frightening. But that's not the scary thing for me. It was the people who went there scared me more than anything else. Like there was this one lady, like she was a little too empowered by the monologues. She goes over to the shirt table, they sell shirts, I don't know if you've been and seen them. They say, I heart my cunt, which are great shirts, but she picks one up and she's like, yeah! I love myself! I love my cunt! Yeah! Which is so great. Like I was so happy I was witnessing at this moment until she locked eyes with me. Yeah. And then I froze like a deer and then I just froze and I couldn't move and she keeps yelling things at me. She's like, yeah! I love myself! This is mine! No man zone! Yeah, which I totally don't understand, because this is totally a man's zone. So. And then she gets really serious on me. And she's like, do you love yourself? Do you love yourself? And it's like, I can't say no, because she could kill me. So I'm like, yeah, I love myself. And she's like, yeah, you do. Yeah. Vulva 5. So I start crying. Like, I don't know what else to do when someone touches me like that in my no-no zone. And then she just walks away. Just leaves me there crying in the middle of a room like nothing just happened. Like she was just like, well, I met my quota for touch and cooter today, and walks out of my world. And now I'm just left there crying in that room, and now I'm just contemplating things. I'm like, because I don't really know if this counts as getting molested or not, you guys. Yeah, I'm like, do I have issues now? Do I have issues? Do I need to tell every man I ever sleep with that this happened to me? Do I have to go see a therapist for this reason and not all the other reasons? Am I a victim, or wait, does this make me a survivor? So that's a little bit about myself. So I did date a real guy once, and it was surprising, but it was a really good first date. Like we went on a walk and he paid for half the dinner. And I was like, all right. So obviously I ended up at his place, because that's what I do. So we started doing that whole making out thing, and then he like started leaning into my ear and he's about to whisper something, but he doesn't even whisper, all he says is, "Suck my cock." Yeah! Which I thought was a little rude because he assumed I wasn't gonna do that already. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna start off with that. And like, I know what I look like. I know my face looks like it's never seen a penis before. I get it. I understand that about myself. But I'm not one of those girls who looks at one and just goes, I just don't do that. Unless it's a weird penis, let's be honest, guys. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen one. Oh, it's so upsetting. Like it's so bad. Like, it's like eating bad pizza. Like, you don't understand how they messed up something so wonderful. Okay, we have a lot of penis haters, I'm guessing. They're beautiful things and you should learn to love them like I do. Which I don't feel like anyone will. Like, it's a problem in my life. I've had many conversations with a lot of straight women who say they hate penises, and it's terrible to me. I'm like, are you sure you're choosing the right team right now? Anyway, they grow. It's so cool. I'm sorry. Like, they grow. They start off as these tiny things sometimes, and then they shockingly grow into these giant things, and it's amazing to me. This is not something I thought I was going to talk about tonight. I just feel really passionate about penises right now. I feel like you should understand how amazing they are. Especially if you have one, you should realize how great they are. Like, I know you're meant to hate your body. Everyone is, right? But if you have a penis, you should just feel privileged. That's how the world works. So. I don't know if I would ever really want a penis, because I don't know if I could handle having that many orgasms so easily. Like, I get nothing done. I'm like, oh, this is like 30 seconds, bam, I'm done, I'm out. Let's go. Boners all the time, I don't know. There's a lot of weird shit happening up on the stage now. I'm really concerned about myself now. Anyways, well, oh right, let's go back to what I was originally talking about, the word cock. I hate that word. Let's go back to that, because I really hate that word. It's like, you guys, I'm not gonna stick a cock in my mouth. Like, I'll stick a dick maybe, a penis yes, but a cock no. Yeah, cock makes it seem wrong and dirty, but you know, not wrong and dirty in that fun, like, you have a girlfriend and we shouldn't do this kind of thing. More like the, we met off Craigslist, we're not going to use a condom, here's a bucket of scabies kind of way. I don't even know what that looks like, but I'm pretty sure I wouldn't like it. Like, that's what I think of every time that word comes up. So there was this time, oh, get ready, it's more about penises. So there was this time I was going down on the guy, yeah, and my nose started running. Yeah, and before I could wipe it away, some fell on his penis. So I had to make that decision. Do I stop and tell him I just snotted on his dick? Or do I keep going? Because really, it wouldn't be that weird if I kept going, because it's not like I haven't eaten boogers before. But then I was like, well, if I keep going, maybe it's because I think society thinks I should keep going. But really, yeah, I don't think well with a dick in my mouth. So I kept going. Because I'm a lady. And I was like, wow, this really tastes like the 3rd grade. You're welcome. I love